स्ट्रक्चर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इन एनिमल सेल, जिसमें देखेंगे इंसर्ट ही कहता है कि इन द प्रीसीडिंग चैप्टर वी कम अक्रॉस लार्ज वेराइटी ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म बोथ यूनिसेलुलर एंड द मल्टीसेलुलर of the animal kingdom. In the unicellular organism, all functions like digestion, respiration, and the reproduction are performed by a single cell. In the complex body of the multicellular animals, the same basic functions are carried out by the different group of the cells in a well-organized manner. The body of the simple organism, like the Hydra, is made up of the different types of the cells, and the number of the cells in the each type can be thousands. The human body is composed of the billions of the cells to perform the various functions. How do these cells in the body work together? In the multicellular animals, a group of the similar cells along with the intercellular substances perform a specific function. Such an organization is called a tissue. You may be surprised to know that all the complex animals consist of the only four basic types of the tissue. These tissues are organized in the specific proportion and pattern to form an organ like the stomach, lung, heart, and the kidney. When two or more organs perform a common function by their physical and/or chemical interaction, they together form organ system. Example: digestive system, respiratory system, etc. Cells, tissue, organ, and the organ system are split up the work in such a way that it gives division of the labor and contribute to the survival of the body as a whole. फिर आता है एनिमल टिश्यू. तो द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द सेल्स vary according to their function. Therefore, the tissues are different and are broadly classified into four types: the epithelial, connective, muscular, and the neural. Epithelial tissue फिर इसमें आता है, तो कहता है कि बी commonly refer to the epithelial tissue as the epithelium, plural epithelia. This tissue has the free surface which faces either a body fluid or the outside environment and thus provide a covering or the lining for the some part of the body. The cells are compactly packed with little intercellular matrix. There are two types of the epithelial tissue, mainly simple epithelium and the compound epithelium. Simple epithelium is composed of the single layer of the cells and the function as a lining of the body cavity, ducts, and tubes. The compound epithelium consists of two or the more cell layers and has a protective function as it is in the skin. On the basis of the structural modification of the cells, simple epithelium is further divided into three types. These are the squamous, cuboidal, and the columnar. इसमें आता है फ्लैटेंड सेल्स आता है, फिर क्यूब लाइक आ गया, टॉल सेल्स आ गया, सिंपल एपिथेलियम, स्क्वामस, क्यूबॉइडल, कॉलमनार सेल्स बेरिंग द शिलिया आता है इसमें. तो the squamous epithelium is made up of the single thin layer of the flattened cells with the irregular boundaries. They are found in the walls of the blood vessels and the air sacs of the lungs and are involved in the functions like the forming a diffusion boundary. The cuboidal epithelium is composed of the single layer of the cube-like cells. This is commonly found in the ducts of the glands and the tubular parts of the nephron in the kidney, and its main function are the secretion and the absorption. The epithelium of the proximal convoluted tubular of the nephron in the kidney has the microvilli. The columnar epithelium is composed of the single layer of tall and the slender cells. Their nuclei are located at the base. Free surface may have microvilli. They are found in the lining of the stomach and intestine and help in the secretion and absorption. If the columnar or cuboidal cells bear cilia on their free surface, they are called as the affiliated epithelium. Their function is to move the particles or the mucus in a specific direction over the epithelium. They are mainly present in the inner surface of the hollow organs like the bronchioles and the fallopian tubes. तो ये दिया हुआ है ग्लैंडुलर एपिथेलियम यूनिसेलुलर और मल्टीसेलुलर का दिया हुआ है. ये यूनिसेलुलर ग्लैंड और ये मल्टीसेलुलर ग्लैंड दिखाया हुआ है. तो सम ऑफ द columnar or the cuboidal cells get amplified for the secretion and are called as the glandular epithelium. They are mainly of two types: unicellular consisting of the affiliated glandular cells, goblet cells of the alimentary canal, and the multicellular consisting of the cluster of the cells, salivary glands. On the basis of the mode of the pouring of the secretion, glands are divided into two categories, namely the exocrine and the endocrine glands. Exocrine glands secrete the mucus, saliva, airbags, oil, digestive enzymes, and other cell products. These products are released through the ducts or the tubes. In contrast, endocrine glands do not have the ducts. Their products are called the hormones are secreted directly into the fluid bathing the gland. Compound epithelium is made of more than one layer, multi-layer of the cells, and thus has a limited role in the secretion and absorption. Their main function is to provide the protection against the chemical and the mechanical stress. They cover the dry surface of the skin, the moist surface of the buccal cavity, pharynx, inner lining of the ducts of the salivary gland, and the pancreatic ducts. फिर आता है कि all cells in the epithelium are held together with the little intercellular material. In the nearly all animal tissues, fluid junctions provide both a structural and the functional links between its individual cells. Three types of the cell junctions are found in the epithelium and adult tissue. These are called as the tight, adhering, and the gap junction. Tight junction helps to stop the substances from leaking across the tissue. Adhering junctions perform cementing to keep the neighboring cells together. Gap junctions facilitate the cells to communicate with each other by connecting the cytoplasm of the adjoining cell for the rapid transfer of the ions of small molecules and sometimes big molecules. फिर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू आता है, तो कनेक्टिव टिश्यू आर द मोस्ट abundant and widely distributed in the body of the complex animal. They are named connective because of their special function of linking and supporting other tissue organs of the body. They range from the soft connective tissue to the specialized connective tissue, which include cartilage, bone, adipose, and the blood. In all the connective tissue except blood, the cells secrete the fibers of the structural protein called the collagen or the elastin. The fibers provide the strength, elasticity, and the flexibility to the tissue. These are also secreted modified polysaccharide which accumulate between the cells and the fibers and act as the matrix ground substance. Connective tissue are classified into three types: dense loose connective tissue, dense connective tissue, and the specialized connective tissue. Loose connective tissue has the cells and the fibers loosely arranged in a semi-fluid ground substance. For example, areolar tissue present beneath the skin. Often it serves as a support framework for the epithelium. It contains the fibroblast cells that produce and secrete the fibers, macrophage and the mast cell. Adipose tissue is another type of the loose connective tissue located mainly beneath the skin. The cells of the tissue are specialized to store the fats. The excess of the nutrients which are not used immediately are converted into the fats and are stored in this tissue. Fibers from the fibroblasts are compactly packed in the dense connective tissue. Orientation of the fibers for a regular or the irregular pattern are called as the dense regular and a dense irregular tissue. In the dense regular connective tissue, the collagen fibers are present in the rows between the many parallel bundles of the fibers. Tendons, which attach the skeletal muscles to bone, and ligaments, which attach one more bone to the other, are examples of this tissue. Dense irregular connective tissue has a fibroblast and many fibers, mostly collagen, that are oriented differently. This tissue is present in the skin, cartilage, bones and the blood are the various types of the specialized connective tissue. तो इसमें दिए हुए है, ये दिए हुए यहाँ पर लूज कनेक्टिव टिश्यू का दिया हुआ है, एरियोलर टिश्यू दिखाया हुआ है, जिसमें यहाँ पर ये मास्ट सेल हो गया, फिर ये कोलेजन फाइबर हो गया, फिब्रोब्लास्ट हो गया और मैक्रोफेज हो गया. फिर यहाँ पर दिए हुए है एडिपोज टिश्यू, जिसमें यहाँ पर ये हो गया फैट स्टोरेज एरिया, न्यूक्लियस और इसका प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. फिर यहाँ पर ये डेंस रेगुलर कनेक्टिव टिश्यू दिखाया हुआ है. डेंस कनेक्टिव टिश्यू इसमें डेंस रेगुलर है ये वाला, और इसमें डेंस इरेगुलर है नीचे वाला, तो इसमें कोलेजन फाइबर है जो दोनों में दिखाए हुए हैं. इसके बाद फिर आता है कि द intercellular material of the cartilage is solid and pliable and resists compression. Cells of this tissue, chondrocytes, are included in the small cavity within the matrix secreted by them. Most of them cartilage in the vertebrate embryos are replaced by the bones in the adults. Cartilage is present in the tip of the nose, outer ear joints between the adjacent bones of the vertebral column, limbs, and the hands in the adults. Bones have a hard and non-pliable ground substance rich in the calcium salts and the collagen fiber which give bone its strength. It is the main tissue that provides a structural frame to the body. Bone supports and protects the softer tissue and the organs. The bone cells, osteophytes, are present in the space called a lacunae. Limb bones, such as the long bones of the legs, serve weight-bearing function. They also interact with the skeletal muscle attached to them to bring about the movement. The bone marrow in the some bones is the site of the production of the blood cells. Blood is a fluid connective tissue containing plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and the platelets. It is the main circulating fluid that helps in the transport of the various substances. तो ये दिए हुए फिर इसमें है कि स्पेशलाइज्ड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू में कार्टिलेज आता है, बोन आता है, ब्लड आता है. इसमें दिए हुए है कोलेजन फाइबर, कार्टिलेज, कॉन्ड्रोसाइट्स दिए हुए, आरबीसी हो गया, डब्ल्यूबीसी आ गया और इधर प्लेटलेट्स आ गया. फिर मसल टिश्यू आता है, तो मसल टिश्यू में कहता है कि each muscle is made up of many long cylindrical fibers arranged in a parallel array. These fibers are composed of numerous fine fibrils called the myofibrils. Muscle fibers contract, shorten in response to the stimulation, then relax, lengthen, and return to the uncontracted state in a coordinated fashion. Their action moves the body to adjust to the changes in the environment and to maintain the position of the various parts of the body. In general, muscles play an active role in all the movements of the body. Muscles are of three types: of skeletal, of smooth, and the cardiac. A skeletal muscles tissue equally attached to the skeletal bones in typical muscle, such as the bicep. A straighted skeletal muscles fibers are bundled together in a parallel fashion. A sheath of the tough connective tissue encloses several bundles of the muscle fiber. उसके बाद फिर दिए हुए है कि the smooth muscle fiber tapers at both ends fusiform and do not show striations. Cells junctions hold them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue sheath. The walls of the internal organs such as the blood vessels, stomach and intestine contain this type of muscle tissue. Smooth muscles are involuntary as their functioning cannot be directly controlled. We usually are not able to make it contact merely by thinking about as it can be do with the skeletal muscle. Cardiac muscle fiber is contractile tissue present only in the heart. Cell junctions fuse the plasma membrane of the cardiac muscles and make them stick together. Communication junctions intercalated at some fusion points allow the cells to contact as a unit. When one cell receives a signal to contact, its neighbors are also stimulated to contract. तो मसल टिश्यू में स्केलेटल मसल टिश्यू यहाँ पर है जो दिए हुए हैं, फिर स्मूथ मसल टिश्यू और कार्डियक मसल टिश्यू है जो दिए हुए हैं. तो ये स्केलेटल हो गया, ये स्मूथ हो गया और यहाँ पर कार्डियक हो गया. कार्डियक में देख रहे हैं कि सेल जंक्शन बिटवीन डिफरेंट सेल्स है, न्यूक्लियस और स्ट्रेशन से स्मूथ मसल फाइबर्स हो गया. फिर यहाँ पर स्ट्रेशन हो गया और यह न्यूक्लियस हो गया. फिर आता है न्यूरल टिश्यू. तो न्यूरल टिश्यू exerts the greatest control over the body responsible to changing condition. Neurons, the unit of the neural system, are excitable cells. The neuroglial cells, which constitute the rest of the neural system, protect and support the neurons. Neuroglia make up more than one half of the volume of the neural tissue in the body. When a neuron is suitably stimulated, an electrical disturbance is generated which swiftly travels along its plasma membrane. Arrival of the disturbance at the neural endings or output zone triggers events that may cause the stimulation or the inhibition of the adjacent neurons and other cells. फिर the organ and the organ system है, तो ये तो नहीं है देखना. तो यहाँ पर दिए हुए न्यूरल टिश्यू के बारे में दिए हुए, न्यूरॉन विद न्यूरोग्लिया दिए हुए. फिर टिश्यू का समरी देख लेते हैं क्योंकि ये सब तो सिलेबस में नहीं है. कॉकरोच है तो कॉकरोच बाद में देखेंगे. फ्रॉग भी सिलेबस में नहीं है. तो टिश्यू का समरी है कि सेल टिश्यू कहता है कि cell tissue organ and the organ system split up the work in a way that ensure the survival of the body as a whole and reduce the absorption of the labor. A tissue is defined as a group of the cells along with the intercellular substances performing one or more functions in the body. Epithelial cells are the fluid-like tissue lining the body surface and its cavity, ducts and the tubes. Epithelia have one free surface facing a body fluid or the outer inside environment. Their cells are structurally and functionally connected at the junction. Diverse type of the connective tissue bind together, support, strengthen, protect, and insulate other tissue in the body. Soft connective tissue consists of the protein, fiber, such well as the variety of the cells engaged in the ground substance. Cartilage, bone, blood, and adipose tissue are fluid connective tissue. Cartilage and the bone are both of structural material. Blood is a fluid tissue with the transport function. Adipose tissue is aware of the stored energy. Muscle tissue, which can contract, shorten in response to the stimulation, helps in the movement of the body and the specific body parts. So skeletal muscle is the muscle tissue attached to the bones. A smooth muscle is a component of the internal organs. So cardiac muscle make up the contractile walls of the heart. Connective tissue cover all the type of the tissue. Nervous tissue exert the greatest control over the response of the body. Neurons are the basic unit of the nervous tissue. इसका NCERT हो गया.